First, he's the one who created this magazine on my hand right now. And luckily, he's going to feature some of our local tattoo artists here in Cebu. First here on my list is no other than Joma Napat, Donald Arcela Tantan. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Yes, and Mark Pinta, together with, wow, my brother from another mother. The one, yeah, I'm pretty optimistic.
Okay.
He's a very close friend of mine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give the microphone to Sir Gerard. Sir, what can you say about your magazine?
Okay, greetings everyone else. Well, my Buddha, my Oto, my Hapun, everybody, my Hapun. How's everybody? My name is Gerard. I'm editor-in-chief of Filipino Soul magazine. And the main thing about our magazine is that dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. To tell you a little story about myself, I worked in a factory for a long time, an assembly line working on cars, and I decided that that was not what I wanted to do in my life. So it's easy to know what it is that you don't want to do in life. The hardest thing is to know what it is that you do want to do in life. And I wanted to be in the entertainment business. But I could not sing, I could not act, I could not tell jokes, I could not do anything that would get me in the entertainment business. So I sat down and I thought, what can I do to get me in the entertainment business? So I said, aha, I'll pick up the camera. So I learned about photography and I started taking pictures. I started taking pictures of famous people, entertainers, stars, and it started appearing in all the magazines, the newspapers around the world. I was in Hollywood, it was nice. There's so-and-so I'm taking a picture of. There's so-and-so I'm taking a picture of. But what it never got me prepared for in Hollywood was the drugs. And when I was in the Hollywood, man, I started using drugs. And man, I lost my job. I lost my children. I lost my money. I had a gun stuck in my mouth and said, run, run. I said, no, fuck you. I said, shoot me. Because it's easy for me to die than to go home and tell my mother and children I lost the rent money again. I have no food to eat anymore again because I spent my money on drugs. I ended up selling drugs to a police officer and I went to jail. I did a few years in jail. But when I came out, I decided that I didn't want to do that anymore. And I started getting involved in helping children. I started getting involved in doing things that are positive. It's easy to do the right thing. And if there's any message I want to give to you today is to tell you how easy it is to do the right thing. It's hard to go against your core. It's hard to do something that you don't believe. It's hard to go against something that you know is wrong and what you know is right. So, whatever it is that you want to do in life, you can. There's a way to do it. Dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. I know when I got arrested and the cops searched me and they said, you got any tattoos? I said, no. He said, what's wrong with you? You got no tattoos. I said, I'm sorry, I have no tattoos. But the point of the matter is that life is good today without doing drugs. For me, don't get me wrong. Drugs is fun. It can be. But drugs can also be a bad thing. For me, it was a bad thing. So, if anything else, I'm happy to be here on the stage sharing your craft. Because each one of those guys who has a tattoo gun in his hand, and I sort of knew tattoos in prison, out of Walkmans doing tattoos and what have you, they are following their own dreams and their own goals. They have made sacrifices to get to where they are at today. And with my magazine, which is International Magazine, I'm going to make sure that people around the world are going to know who your tattoo artists are here in the Philippines. And just real quick, that the Philippines is saving my life. I know a lot of people don't like the dirt thing. A lot of people like the dirt thing. But me personally, I came to the Philippines because of his strong hand on drugs. I don't want to see no more drugs. So I'm happy to be here in the Philippines. And I always ask, what advice would you give someone about following their dreams and their goals? And my advice is this. Every day when you wake up, you say to yourself, what are my plans for today? Well, I don't care if your plan is calling your grandmother. I don't care if your plan is to take out the garbage. I don't care if your plan is to complete that assignment that you're working on. The whole thing in life is to have a plan. Because once you start accomplishing those small goals in life, the bigger ones become easy. So remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly and always pull someone up. And sometimes you may be the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. Are you living good today? Yeah, I'm living good today. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson of the Temptations, one son, treat her like a lady. And I will always love all of you. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here. I'm ready to see some ass-kicking tattoos. I don't know about you guys. Thanks, all right, brother. Thank you. All right.
Okay, once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Sir Gerald McLeod of Filipino Soul Magazine. Sir, thank you very much. Guys, this is a once-in-a-lifetime.
Okay, greetings everyone. This is Gerard, editor-in-chief of Filipino Soul Magazine, aka SGIB Magazine. I stand for soldiers, God intended to believe that. Because everyone should be soldiers for something. A dream, a goal, an idea, a trend or something. And on the BBG Productions, they're photos by Gerard, the best, and freelance publicity photographer. But right now, we're in the Philippines. Where are we at? What town we at?
We're at the Happy 420 event from Everything Shop.
Okay, tell them what are we doing here? What's happening here today?
Today we got tattoo competition and a reggae fest. As what you've heard, we have lots of bands to enjoy with.
Okay, you know, there's a lot of tattoo artists, and the Philippines is being recognized for the talent that a lot of these tattoo artists have. Tell us about the competition. Well, what's the competition about when it comes to tattoo?
This competition is about being
Okay, it's okay. Oh, look, okay, a lot of tattoos here from around Philippines, yes? Okay, and you're gonna pick four, or who's gonna win? How many winners?
we'll pick 8 winners from Pro Division and 8 winners for non-Pro Division.
Okay, so you are the organizer of this event. Why did you do this? Why?
To enhance the Filipino talents and expose more about the tattoo industry and
Okay,
enthusiasts.
are you an ink master? Do you do tattoos?
Yeah,
Oh, do you do tattoos?
yes, of course.
Okay, how long you been doing tattoos?
Around 6 years, I think.
6 years? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question. Who gets more tattoos, women or men?
Currently men.
Men, okay. Now, I noticed some tattoos have like cultural things. Some of them like stuff from old. What scene do you think people have the most tattoos of?
I think the Japanese.
Japanese?
The samurais and the cherry blossom thing.
Okay.
Oriental thing.
Okay.
The most popular here in the Philippines.
Okay. What advice would you give someone about following their dreams and goals? If someone wanted to pursue their dreams, what would you tell them?
Just push your limits and keep believing that you can do it.
Okay. If they wanted to find you on the internet, where would they go to
Now this is something you don't see every day. And that is a python. Ah, look at it. Wow. That is some pet. They probably feed it chickens. What do they feed it? Chickens?
Chicken.
Chicken. Baboy. No, chicken.